Doro Bar Shoma, my friends. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Thursday. I have my coffee. So I saw that this song came out about a month ago, and I hadn't seen it. So I'm going to be I'll do my best here. OON MIRE. I hope that's close to correct. It's a GDAAL and ERFAN track. I'm looking forward to it. We'll get into it in just a minute, but before I do, a few things. First of all, like and subscribe. You know, you guys know the drill at this point. Before I get into anything music, I just want to say my respect to the players of the Iranian team Melli national football team. I understand there are some people in Iran who view the team as an extension of the government, and that is certainly fair. Any team that is representing a country is going to be used by the government for propaganda purposes, right? If the team does well, they will be used by the government for propaganda purposes. So I understand the mixed feelings, let's say, about the soccer team. But I want to be clear. I watched the game. I'm a U.S. fan. You can be very proud of the way those men played. They played their hearts out. They worked hard. They gave it everything. I can't imagine how hard it was for them. My understanding of the situation is, not the best. But from what I have heard, it does seem like at least some of those players would much rather stand with the protesters, right? So they were caught in a very difficult spot. And I think they did the best they could. And they tried very hard, and you should be proud of them. And also, Mehdi Taremi is just a very handsome man. He's big, he's handsome, he's got the, maybe I'm partial because I've got the little stubble myself, but very handsome man. Good at football, good at being attractive. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. I'm happy that we won. And I know there are some people in Iran who are happy that we won. But the guys who played the game, they are not responsible. They did their best, and they should get some respect for that, I think. With that out of the way, we're going to get into this song. Before I get started, as always, I'm not a professional and I do not speak Farsi, so please don't expect me to be, breaking down the lyrics. That's not really something I can do. And don't be a dick, right? You may not like this kind of music. You may not like me. You may not like my opinions. These things are all okay. But I would just request that we keep it respectful. I try very hard when I'm doing these to be respectful, be thoughtful in my approach. And I would appreciate it if we could just keep that energy in the comments as well. Got my beverage, and let's get right into it. This is OON MIRE. I'm sure I'll hear them say it, and I'll say it correctly after the song. But by GDAAL and ERFAN. Here we go.
خیلی دوست دارم حالا که دارم میرم واقعا آخرش وقتی چند سال گذشت خوشحال باشم که رفتم تظاهرات و همه چی عوض شده.
شب تیره که دل میگیره اون داره میره وای میره وای میره اون دل شیره حقو میگیره مثل صبح به سیاهی میشه چیره یه شب تیره که دل میگیره اون داره میره وای میره وای میره اون دل شیره حقو میگیره مثل صبح به سیاهی میشه چیره
بزن نورشم تو ظلمت مامان هرچی بود و بردم مامان یا باید من به غربت برم یا غرقشم تو مرداب سنت. مامان تو دل اخت است، توی سینه بغض است، میکشن مهر است، میشکنن جفت است، انگار کوچه ها همشون بسته است. غیر انقلاب خیابونا بمب است، اون که خالیه جلوی ما سفره است، ولی این سری شیکمه اینا سفره است. نگو میکشن نرو نگو میکشن بمونیم، بچه چند سال مرده است، بذار خونه ما به پاچه رو زمینا، ولی آتیش بگیره این رو سریا. این وریا اون وریا همه عاشق وطنن جونم ایران. ما تو خیابونیم توی رخ داد، قانونا میره زیر جفام، مهم نیست اگه داری باتون قد کلا خود توی تخمام. بسته ذلت بسته ارباب بسته امامه بسته سردار، سلامتی یکی داره جرأت چیره مادر حلال 10-80
که دل میگیره اون داره میره وای میره وای میره اون دل شیره حقو میگیره مثل صبح به سیاهی میشه چیره یه شب تیره که دل میگیره اون داره میره وای میره وای میره اون دل شیره حقو میگیره مثل صبح به سیاهی میشه چیره.
برا اونی که در به در شد، برا مادری که خون جیگر شد، برا روز شادیمون که روز غم شد، برا این دردی که سهم من شد. یا اون گفتنم فلسطین اشغالی، ماما کشتن ما نداره اشکالی، تش میگم بوده خطای انسانی. مامان این شهر قفس ما زندانی، من میرم این کشور رو بسازم مامان، ببریم یا همشو ببازم مامان. تعجب نکنه دادم مردم و بهت حتی میترسن اینا از جنازم مامان. شاید امشب بازداشت میشم، شاید یه جسد تو آگاهیشم، یا تو شبکه به اعتراف وادار میشم. مهم نیست میمیرم تش یا آزاد میشم، ناراحت نشو اگه منو نداری، جا من برو پس بگیر حق و حاجی. اگه بمیرم میشم من آزاد مامان، چون یه حس داره مرگ و رهایی. سرخیم بچه آبانیم، ما نوریم رو سیاهی آواریم.
شب تیره که دل میگیره اون داره میره وای میره وای میره اون دل شیره حقو میگیره مثل صبح به سیاهی میشه چیره.
مامان وقت بی‌طرفی با قاتل بی‌شرف نی، حدیث نی کاستاریناها خونشون نریخ از روی بی هدفی. بیدار شدیم دیگه مرده خور و پف، دستاز خودتونیم کوکتل مولوتوف، فهمیدیم اتحاد برده جلو زوم توی دل بسیجی بزه پر خوف. زنندش تیر شبهاش بلوچستان زیر رگبار، دانشجو رو برد نیمه شب باز، انتقام سخت ما دیگه سردایمون پیر مرد قاتل کرکودیلن، میکشن و میگن خودکشی کرد بلوش ترک لور فاس عرب کرده میهن، میرن توی دل شب چون که صبح دیدن. منتظر بودن 60 و 70 صبر نمیکنن ولی نسل 80 ارشاد نمیشن با گشت تما، سیل میشن ولایت غرق در آب، اعتراض رسید به اعتصاب. حالا مرحله بعدی انفجار، یادمون میمونه کی بود حزب باد که پی حفظ نظام بود کی انقلاب، تا که بفهمیم طعم آزادی و قرن بعد قرن بازسازی. و این دفعه خشت اولو کش نذاریم، فردا پس فردا پاش وایسیم و مگه نکردیم 40 سال پیش، چرا نتونیم الان جای انکارش نیست. 80 میلیون صفحه جلو 10-80 این با فکرای تیز به جا پلکای خیز.
که دل میگیره اون داره میره وای میره وای میره اون دل شیره حقو میگیره مثل صبح به سیاهی میشه چیره یه شب تیره که دل میگیره اون داره میره وای میره وای میره اون دل شیره حقو میگیره مثل صبح به سیاهی میشه چیره.
مردم یک کشور چه انتظاری میتونن داشته باشن کشور خودشون؟ رفاه یه چی دیگه وضعیت اقتصادی داغونه، فرهنگی داغونه، اصالتا داغونه دیگه. یه سری محدودیت هایی که مخصوصا واسه زنان خیلی بیشتر مثل حجاب اجباری خیلی خیلی ممنوعیته که واسه پسرم نیست.
All right. So it sounds like I did get it at least pretty close to right. So Undara Mira. I looked up what that means. I know it means what? She's going. That seems to be the literal translation. Not exactly sure what it means in context. But I can tell based on the song that it is a politically geared song. Obviously, it would help me, if I could understand what the people were saying, particularly the last 30 seconds. I'm sure that's an activist or somebody who's speaking there. I love the album art. I think the cover, right? You got the colors of the flag over the broken glass with the peace sign. I can't imagine how tough it is right now. I just cannot imagine how hard it is to just get through this period. But I'm hopeful for change. I say this every time. I can't say what kind of change should happen. I'm not from there. I don't live there. I don't know all of the problems. But I do know that people are pretty fed up. And I am hopeful that some positive change is able to come from this. From what I understand, serious police reform is needed. Beyond all the stuff that everybody knows about, right? The hijab stuff, the morality laws, just corruption and abuse in the police seems to be widespread. And on that, we are the same, because it's like that here too. So I very much hope that positive things are able to come from this suffering. Suffering to gain a victory is much better than suffering to lose. As far as the song goes, I like the beat. I like GDAAL and ERFAN. So I've been listening to GDAAL and ERFAN since like maybe September, maybe August. I don't know when the first time I did a GDAAL song was. I think it was right after I did the Kana Devegi track. That's when I found him. He made it into my top 5 most listened to artists of the year, and I don't understand the lyrics, so I really do like these guys. Paidar Entertainment, right? Paidari. Big fan. As far as I know, as far as I can tell, they seem based, right? They seem to be against the same sorts of things that I'm against, which is nice, right? Not everybody has to be, obviously, but I'm opposed to oppression, and I'm opposed to theological rule, theocratic rule, and I'm opposed to people having to leave their country because they're not safe because of the things they said about the way the government functions. And from what I understand, they seem to be sort of in that situation where Tehran maybe isn't the safest place for them. So, much respect and with sadness, right? It is sad. Madgal, I did a Madgal song before I did, what was that song that I did recently? It wasn't Ayatollah Trap. Anyway, I did a Madgal song, and she was making the point that she can't perform in her own country, and I would like to see that change. That matters to me. It does not mean that the relationship that we have, your government, my government, does not mean that will improve, unfortunately. But I'm just one guy, right? I'm nobody. But I am willing to live with still having tension between our two countries if some people in Iran are able to live more freely, right? Even let's say the best possible circumstances come about, and there is a huge shift in the way Iran is ruled, right? And the governmental system changes, the morality laws get thrown out, you get new people in charge. They may still not like us for fair reasons, I would say, for very fair reasons. There are many historical issues between our two countries, largely what we have done, right? I'm not here to ignore that. So it's entirely possible that the things that need to change, and the political situation between us doesn't change. I would be disappointed, to be honest, but it's not up to me, right? I'm not living under sanctions. But what I want is for the people of Iran to have their own say in their own lives and be able to do things that they want to do and live life the way they want to live it, whether or not that means that we get along. That just my thoughts. That's all I really have to say. I think if you're interested, I may be streaming the US game on Saturday against the Netherlands. If you would like to jump in and hang out, you're more than welcome to. I'm always happy to have the company. It's not locked in yet. It's not set in stone, but I'm probably going to do that. And I will probably be sleepy because it's early in the morning for me. But this will do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe out there. Definitely stay safe out there. Have a good day. Be good to each other. Drink lots of water. And do not talk to cops.